What goes up must come down, and the higher up you go, the harder the crash hits. It's quite fitting in that sense that FaZe Clan's record-breaking fall was at the talent of the high-flying Bad News Eagles, who dropped them from the 52nd floor of Vertigo. A sickening thud permeated the thick silence of the B-stream. The FaZe era was cut short abruptly. How did it come to this? Winning back-to-back majors isn't for everyone. It's really fucking hard. I mean, I haven't done it anyway. Not yet, at least. This was a bed-shitting of astronomical proportions from FaZe Clan. It's only the second time the reigning champ has gone out in last ever, and the other one was in 2 best-of-1s at MLG Columbus 2016. Of course, important addendum, because FaZe went 3-0 at the RMR, they technically came 15th to 16th, not last. Not that it matters. The reigning champions didn't only not qualify for the next stage, they didn't just fall at the first hurdle. They choked, stumbled and fell through the first hurdle before the Bad News Eagles picked it up and cracked it over their head. 0-3 is unprecedented. Astralis had 2 years between majors, lost form, lost players, split up, rebuilt. At Stockholm in 2021, they still picked up a win in the Legend stage and qualified from Challengers. Cloud9 fluked a major win, you can fight about that in the comments. Picked up Golden and Sticko to create one of the weirdest, most cursed rosters imaginable, and still grabbed a win over Windstrike. Gambit without Zeus beat Na'Vi to open up E-League Boston. And none of those teams even came in as favourites. I mean, FaZe Clan were undoubtedly at the very least the top 4 in most people's predictions. Nobody expected reigning champions Cloud9 to do more than make up the numbers, and nobody expected FaZe Clan to do nothing. FaZe's choice to let Vertigo through the veto, and subsequent inability to win it, perhaps more importantly, has come under scrutiny. B&E have been shaky on Ancient, as shown by them getting their back blown out by Na'Vi on it, but FaZe for some inexplicable reason banned it and played Vertigo. Truthfully though, that should have been immaterial. Any map that FaZe are willing to play, they should be able to beat most teams in the world on. B&E are a very dangerous team, but they were also 0-2 without picking up 10 rounds in any map. Alas no, the Eagles ran rampant and took Vertigo. But FaZe Clan were dominant on Nuke, finally displaying that championship winning form we were expecting. Later than expected, but better late than never. Mirage wasn't FaZe at their best, but they forced themselves a bunch of map points and were looking forwards towards a potential clash with the other finalists from the last major, Na'Vi. Wait, what the fuck are no, never mind, we don't have time for that right now. B&E, however, don't give up that easily. They never have, and they never will. FaZe were fallen. The major trophy prized out of their hands with barely a tug. Their defense of the trophy was more David Luiz than Thiago Silva, and if you had a dream of ripping the trophy away from the champions in some grandiose moment, it's time to put that to bed. They said the major trophy has never been more up for grabs. They were more right than anyone could have expected. Legends have fallen, and new legends must rise.